Runescape has announced that they are raising all the prices for the subscriptions in their game. And people are not happy. First of all, let's check out what's really going on. This is the official press statement by Jagex. New membership and job price changes. Yes, it's been on the 6th of April. I'm 3 days late to this thing. I apologize, I got a life. Damn. New membership and shop price changes. On May 4th, 2022, we will be changing the price of membership for new members and those who have been unsubscribed for more than 14 days. So basically, there is like some fear of missing out thing going on. Think about it. Basically, they are making it so if you don't unsubscribe, they are gonna keep the same prices going for you, like before the raise that they are doing right now. So that means you never unsubscribe or you're gonna pay more. So they are trying to do like a little mindfuck with you to keep more people subscribed that otherwise wouldn't. I think that's really crappy to do. It sounds, alright. It sounds like they are being nice about it, right? It sounds like they are being really nice people and they are giving you the opportunity, right? But in reality, they are trying to squeeze out more money out of you if you think about it. This is really clever. Really damn clever. Look at this, look at the language that they are using. Don't forget though, if you are a member and don't lapse out for more than 14 days, you are eligible to keep your current rate of membership. And then here goes the banger. Subscribe now to secure access to all of Old School RuneScape's members' content at current prices. There you go. If you had any doubt as to why they are doing this thing, right? Like, there's no doubt in my mind like why they are doing this letting you keep your current rates. They are not doing it out of altruism or being fair, alright? Don't be fools. Do not be fools. Old School RuneScape shop items and services prices will also be changing. Bonds can still also be used to enjoy your paid elements in our games purely through playtime. So that's basically like the token in WoW. Like you can buy as I think it's a week subscription, something like that. It doesn't matter. You can buy a subscription for RuneScape and you can trade it to other people normally for gold. That's what a bond is. It's like the WoW token. Alright, and now we go to the excuses. And we're gonna break this down later, by the way. In the last 4 years, we have seen rising development costs. The server hasn't had any major content in how long now? Like, how long has it been since we got like a major patch on RuneScape? I don't even remember. Like, what was the last big thing that went on? Anyway, inflationary rises globally, that's true, that's fair, and fluctuations between international currencies. Yeah, so the ruble crashing for whatever reason is like destroying the RuneScape economy. Poor defenseless RuneScape. Damn you Russia. It's your fault, totally. Remember when Blizzard shut down an entire office in France and they blamed it on Brexit? It's pretty much like that. As always, we are committing to providing the best value for your membership with meaningful content updates and improvements to our services. Alright, improvements to our services. Guys, I am not in my main RuneScape account because I had a problem with the authenticator and I wanted to get an email to have it restored. That's what happened 20 minutes ago. And do you wanna know what happened? Let's see. Bam! Their site is offline. This is where the value for your membership, this is where your customer support goes. I cannot even log into my account. I've been trying relentlessly for 20 minutes. I cannot even get in my account. I don't know, man. I'm sure this is where the money is going to, right? They are investing every dime of the price raises into their service. By the way, like, I really hope what happens from it is that the people are actually gonna like expect more from Jagex. I doubt it. If there's one thing I know for sure, is that gamers really suck at demanding stuff from the developers. But man, like, now. Like, again, every time they fuck up at something, every time they do something that sucks, pinpoint to this thing. Like, is this where the money is going to? Is this where the what is it? The 20% increase in prices is going to? I don't know, man. Alright, so here are the changes. They are being smart because they are telling you the new price, but they are not telling you what the previous price was. So you cannot even like instantly realize it. A month of subscription used to be $10.50, and now it is $12.50. That's about a 20% increase in price, obviously. And they removed the option to subscribe for 3 months. I got no idea what would be like a good justification for it. Like, my best suspicion of what they are doing this is that they want to tempt people into buying the entire year, just like they do in WoW. You know, they are gonna do a discount of 45% for subscriber on a year. So yeah, you know, if you wanna drop $80, you are gonna get the price that you used to get, more or less. So, you know, I hope you got an entire year of fun on RuneScape. Otherwise, you're gonna have to pay more. They are learning from Blizzard really fast. My poor Jagex. They are growing so fast. It's hard to believe it. They are already having the exact business practices from Blizzard. And I mean, again, guys, I don't mean to, how you say it? I don't mean to be dismissive. I don't mean to be, that's not the word. What's the word that I'm looking for? Oh yeah. I don't want to be, alright. I don't want to be despective. I don't want to be despective to RuneScape, but guys, like, World of Warcraft is $15 a month, and like you get new content every, like, I don't know, 6 months, and it's like a game that's infinitely more expensive to run and make. And again, I'm not saying WoW is a better game, that's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying, like, is it reasonable to pay almost the same price that you would pay for a WoW subscription? I don't know, I think this is like way out of whack now with the rises. I am a free-to-player only player since 2009, so I think more people might want to look at the free-to-play meta. You know who is in the free-to-play meta, homie? Bots! That's what you're gonna find in the free-to-play meta. It's like, I've said this a million times already, like, I don't know, man, if you like hang out on this channel that often, but man, free-to-play got completely ruined by bots. And that's actually also a really good point. They are raising the prices. Can we expect them to invest more money on their service? Like, I don't know if you guys know, but Jagex basically pays their employees next to nothing. They live in Cambridge, I think, the offices of Jagex. Let me Google it, actually. Cambridge, England. Cambridge is one of the most expensive places to live in the UK. And they pay their employees shack shit. And why do I think this is important, aside from, like, you know, being like crappy to your employees? They never are able to develop like machine learning bot detection or something advanced like that, because they don't want to pay for it. They don't want to pay for the engineers to do it, because like that's very qualified labor, that's really expensive employees, and they don't want to do it. Now, I think we should demand that they do something about the bots. Like, did the bots, do you think that the bots are gonna get any less prevalent after these price raises? I mean, come on. The only more or less benefit that you could find to this is that maybe botting is gonna be a little less profitable because there's gonna be a slightly more free-to-play players. I don't even think that's gonna be it. Like, Jagex is a very smart company, even though I think they are crappy. They probably did the math, they probably did the market studies, and they know that most people are just gonna keep paying, and they are gonna pay $2 more for the subs. So I don't think there's gonna be even less subs on the game at all. Once again, with the FOMO, you can subscribe at any time before May 4th, 2022 to take advantage of the current subscription pricing. Remember what I told you? They are trying to get you, to convince you to like, I gotta keep subscribed, otherwise I'm gonna pay more, I gotta keep subscribed, I better not stop subscribing. That's what they are going for with this. It is not out of altruism. Don't be fools. Don't be fools. 14-day membership packages will continue to be available for the cost of one bond. Yeah, but they are gonna raise the price of the bond. They raised the wages of the gold farmers and ballers because now bonds and gold are gonna be even more expensive. Yeah, but no, you got it wrong, man. You cannot trade really. I mean, you can sell it on like a third world site, but third party site. You can sell a bond for money, but you can also send the gold for money, so it's basically the same shit. I don't think it's gonna change the prices of the botting economy significantly at all. Maybe in the short term we're gonna see like some bubble bursting or something like that, but long term I don't think that's gonna happen. Alright, so they are raising the prices of bonds. And bonds are not a month of subscription, alright? They are a 14-day subscription and you're paying $8. So you're paying it at a, let's say, it's 12 divided by 8. So you're paying 50% extra for the privilege of having a bond that you can trade. I don't know what's the reasoning behind it, aside from making more money, obviously. But alright. So yeah, here are the changes. And why do I think the reasons that they are giving us right here, that we have seen rising development costs and inflation and we're defenseless little company, we cannot afford to run the servers. Alright. Jagex announces record revenues of £120 million. Jagex, the leader in developing and publishing deep community-driven games, has revealed its 6th successive year of growth, with revenue increasing £120 million. The team behind Runescape, some weird shit, reported its 2020 success in the face of they are reporting the quarters 2 years behind. What? This is a 6th of January 2022 release. They are not even they don't have to put quarterly reports? Like, they don't have to? Like, where is the investors page? Like, any American site has like a sector that says for investors. Like, you can check the quarterly reports. This is really weird. I don't know how the British law is, but they are like releasing the quarterly reports 2 years late? That's just strange. Alright. Anyway, guys. Let me give you my conspiracy theory with my little tinfoil hat of what's going on. Alright? Jagex made a market study. And they did the math. And they saw that, because they like interview people, they do surveys and whatnot, and they did the math and they saw, if we raise the price 20%, will we lose less than 20% of the subscribers? And the answer is probably yes. Like, I don't know how many of you guys are currently subscribed to RuneScape and wouldn't be if the price was $2 higher. Like, yeah, you might say right now, yeah, I totally would, but chances are you wouldn't, right? Like, if you're gonna play the game, $10 to $12, it doesn't like completely shake up your mind over it. But that's not what I'm concerned about. So they are stating that they are doing it because the business is not doing well. The business is doing excellent, guys. The business is banging, right? That's pretty much the entire rant. And, you know, let's go interview the players. This is a random alt account that I had because I wanted to do a stupid challenge, and I failed, and I got bored and I quit. That's basically the whole story on it. Look at all the people leveling. Let's talk to these people. These people seem like they are actually playing. I used to play this game when I was a child. This guy is missing a head. What the hell? This is... Hey, your head is cut off. Are you okay? What the hell? Alright, let's see this guy. Mema Bob. Excuse me, Mema Bob. Let's see, there's gotta be somebody willing to talk in this game. I know most people, they here are not like talking to people, but you know what it is. Alright, yo, are you a member or free to play? No, he's free to play. With the price increase, I'm gonna hold on resubbing anyway. So what is your opinion on the price rises then? Yeah, I don't mind paying it. There's this guy in here. There you go. I don't have Netflix or a ton of other things. Alright, so we got like a bunch of people pitching in here, like giving their 2 cents. If you got membership from day one, they are all kinda increased together through questing. They are talking about something else. The price rises, how much did they raise it? They are raising it from $10.50 to $12.50. It's gonna be $20. We already got a troll in there. I gotta make the chat a little easier to read too again. How can an MMO have a fucked up chat? Like they cannot pull off a decent chat. It feels as if I am planning to grind over time. Only if you do not observe for 12, 14 or more days ever. Shalom, homie. Somebody say shalom, homie. Shalom to you, homie. Damn. So instead of $11, it's 15 per box Canadian. I don't know the exact exchange rate, but yeah. One guy is, I can't afford that shit. What would you... I can see why people would be upset, says the guy, but I don't mind, I don't care. What would you think Jagex had in mind when they raised it? And the guy's like, ooh, look at Mr. Moneybags. He's like mad. They explained it on the forum post. Yeah. Well, yeah. But meanwhile, Jagex posting record profits. So you would say the reasons are not that valid. It's all about money too. And I'm gonna disable transparent chat because it's even worse. Everybody's raising prices when they don't really need to. Some guys talking trash for no reason. Easy, just stay free to play. That's some airtight logic. It is most likely out of their control and were told by the higher-ups. Of course the higher-ups made the decision. What is the thing that I'm not seeing? Why would that be relevant? Of course it's the higher-up that decided. Of course it is the boss that decides what happens with the company. What's your point? I mean, of course the higher-ups made the decision. How would that justify it or not, though? Why don't you mail them and ask them? Damn, why guys? Go tweet about it and stop asking us. But it is my job. I am a reporter. Don't be mean. Damn. People don't like me. I have this effect on people. Because a few more dollars times millions is millions. Yep. I doubt they have millions of members paying real dollars. Because they reside from Israel. Oh my god, we got a conspiracy theory here. I think I got a suspicion of who this guy is gonna blame the race on. They are from the UK, sir, not Israel. Damn, people have subscriptions on everything. So that justifies carpet bomb them all. Damn, we found our first shield. Isn't it beautiful, guys? A total beauty. Good for Jagex, IDGAF. I'm not saying there's any justification for it. I'm just saying I personally do not mind, I don't care. If there was an option to have multiple characters on one payment account, that would rock. You know, it's kinda weird. On every other MMO you can have as many characters as you want, but here you need an account per character. Like what MMO? I don't know. WoW, New World, Lost Ark, Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know. Any MMO ever. Who are these Richie? Who are these Richie riches that can afford $15 a month? We kinda got a little reality check. I was expecting people to be butt mad, and no, like some people are even defending Jagex. Oh, the beautiful trail of campfires, the memories. What is your opinion on the sub price rising? They are like dancing. It's creepy. It's hypnotizing. The price is going from $10.50 a month to $12.50. How would that affect you? I don't know, I get free bonds. Free bonds? How? For being a girl. Oh, guys, simp. Solid strategy, friend. Damn. Goddamn. Oh my god, they are talking about the genetic effects of weed in here. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any answers from these people. Let's look at the bank. Excuse me, guys. Did you know sub prices are rising next month? Memberships will cost $12.50 now. I lift, bro. Do you even lift, bro? Lift boxes at the supermarket. Lift your mom in the bed. Oh! Damn! Are you a member? I have 6 members. 6? 1, 2, 4. I have 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 head and... 1 head. A head is not a member, silly. Damn, this guy's aggressive. Like... Oh! Why are you asking, may I ask? I was wondering what is your opinion on the increase of memberships? They are raising the price. The currency of my country is very shitty, so dollar conversion is very bad. Oh man. If only I knew. If only I knew, right? So will the change affect you? Well, it is expensive for me. Are you gonna stop buying it then? The only thing I am willing to pay in dollars is those latex real dolls from Alibaba. Guys, I gotta be straight with you. I was expecting like a conversation, somebody to like care or try to talk, you know. All I got is comments about weed and decks, and that really makes you wonder, will the RuneScape player base care? They need more Bible in their lives. You're damn right they need more Bible in their lives. Like what the hell? Alright, so let's check the comments of the community from Reddit, because maybe this way we're gonna get like some decent answers of what's going on. Alright, let's look at the comments from the announcement. They announced it on Reddit, and new membership and shop price changes. That was the Jagex guy. And look at this. Look at this. You see that? 0 upvotes. 0 upvotes by the official Jagex post. Damn. Alright. So let's look at the comments. Let me get this straight. Record revenue. Record profits. Underpaying staff in the industry standard wages, and let me add to that they are in a really expensive part of the UK to live in, so like even a decent wage would suck in Cambridge. Introduced MTX on RuneScape 3, introduced bonds in OSRS, and yet we still have no customer support. You can already see that, like I showed you. Cannot even get my account. I can't even get my account. We still have no customer support. The servers in the 2K Total Wars crash every... I wouldn't know about that. And the 3-month subscription worked best for a lot of customers and they got rid of it. And how about instead of asking for more money constantly while other games remain the same subscription tiers per month, would you ask your board members to live a more humble lifestyle during uncertain times? Damn, this guy's a little brutal. I see your price comparison to World of Warcraft, and I want to add that you can get the Game Pass for $8 a month. Not bucks, £8 a month. These must be like 10, 20, 12 bucks. Yeah, like it is really hard to... I'm gonna use that a lot now, from nowadays. Like, Game Pass is a lot of value for what you pay in. Like, would you guys deny that? Like, in my opinion, Game Pass, like even though I don't use it because, you know, I only play WoW, but I think Game Pass is like a really good value proposition. You get a bunch of games for like $10 a month. I should start comparing games to that. Like they expect more money than Game Pass for a game that they barely work on. That is like, you have seen all how I struggled with the UI. They don't have you cannot change the size of the chat. I cannot change the size of the chat in RuneScape. The game has been out for like what now? 17, 18 years? I cannot change the size of the chat. Makes you think, huh? How much money do they spend running this thing? And I mean, like, also, like, I don't want to make like comparisons of like quality. This is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying WoW is a better game, but like, you can pay $15 for WoW. I can tell you, I can guarantee you, I can put my hand on the Bible and tell you, running a WoW server is magnitudes more expensive than running RuneScape servers. Like, you have to do like movement calculations, you gotta do like a lot of bigger numbers, the combat is way faster, there's like a lot more content, whether you like it or not, whether you want to say the content is good or not. There is a ridiculous amount of content, the map is like insanely big. They probably spend 2 or 3 or maybe 4 times more money than RuneScape just running the servers for the same amount of people, and that's $15 a month instead of, you know, 12. So yeah, like, I think the proportion is way out of whack. Game Pass has been worth triple what I paid for in the year that I had it. Yeah, like, it's really good. Like, I'm not saying you're gonna like every game of Game Pass, but it is really good value for your money. Like, I really like the idea of Game Pass. And here, not to mention you have to pay membership for each character you want. Most MMOs will let you have multiple characters per membership, which is true. Like, you play in WoW, you wanna make a warrior, you play a warrior. You wanna make a mage, you make a mage. You don't have to pay a new sub for each one of those. And you would say, like, why would I care in RuneScape? There is no classes. Yeah, but some people wanna play like a pure attack build. Some people wanna make like a hybrid build. Some people wanna make like an Iron Man. And if that's what you're doing, you're gonna have to pay multiple subs. Like, I wouldn't be surprised that there's probably a lot of people that have like 4 subscriptions for RuneScape right now. Like, if you think WoW is expensive because it's $3 more, which, you know, you could make a decent argument for it. Not trying to say that, but if you think WoW is too expensive, you wanna play 2 characters in RuneScape, that's gonna cost you a nice $24 fucking dollars. Hope you like it. RuneScape also gets money from the same microtransactions as well, like treasure hunter keys, rune coins, etc. Yeah, that's not even counting that. But, you know, they are never gonna tell you how much money they make on microtransactions. It could very well be more money even than subscriptions. But we're never gonna know. Alright, this guy is posting all the changes in the last year. Soul Wars, nothing of note, Inferno challenges, Below Ice Mountain, games, room tables, A Night at the Theater, TOB mods, Kingdom Divided, combat achievement, nothing of note besides ENM, balance changes to Wilderness, nothing of note before with Arena, Grand Exchange tax and item sync. I thought that was a good change actually. Yeah, so basically they did like, guys, you may like the new stuff, the new changes in RuneScape. This is a year and 3 months. This is not even a new raid worth of content that's been added to the game. Like, how can you compare it? Like, would you say you're getting the value? Like, would you say they are investing money into the game that would justify the increase? That's what I'm trying to hammer home. Like, and like, by the way, these patches, some of these patches is like, we added a new boss. That's it. That's one NPC that they coded into the game. And some items. That's the entire patch. Like, some of these patches, like, I know it sounds like a lot more than it is when you see it like this way, but some of them is like, oh yeah, now you can kill this blue thing and you get more access. Yeah. Right here. Look, this sums it up perfectly. They added 2 quests, 2 minigames, and a boss in 2 years. That's what I'm trying to hammer home, right? Like I'm not trying to disrespect the work that goes into running a game, but come on, how much money do you think it would cost to code this thing into a game? Like, how much work hours do you think this costs? Alright, another comparison, just so you know that I'm not defending WoW, because you know I don't play WoW for a reason, I don't play retail, WoW for a reason. Fun fact, Final Fantasy XIV Online costs $12.99 a month, that's 50 cents more than the new price, by the way. Guys, this is like mind-blowing, this is mind-blowing. You pay 50 more cents and you get Final Fantasy XIV. I'm not trying to diss your game, but come on. Come on. Like, they released like a 20-year-old game and they just put some tiny amount of content every so often into it and they are calling it a day. Like Final Fantasy XIV, you get new expansions, you get new raids, you get new shit going on constantly. Like, you get like a modern MMO where you can move the chat window. That's a full-fledged AAA game that gets far more updates and content than the regular RuneScape does. Plus a full-staffed customer support department that isn't as overstaffed and overworked as Jagex is. Yeah, here, like, they are talking about what I'm saying, like, the difference in cost of making RuneScape and like, you know, Final Fantasy. New expansions, no new expansions. Professional cinematic intros, like gameplay trailers in RuneScape's case, voice acting, high quality of graphics, a bunch of cutscenes. Alright, balance changes, to be honest, like RuneScape, that's I think, I'm not saying they do a good job at it necessarily, but they do put a decent effort into balancing their game, so I'm not gonna hold that against RuneScape. New gameplay systems, a lot, like new content, entire new continents, they make the map bigger. Like, this is all the shit you get on Final Fantasy XIV or even WoW. Like, even if you don't like WoW, how it's going on right now, like, just act like, guys, like, can you compare paying the same money for Final Fantasy than you're paying for RuneScape? Like, this is just stupid. Like, they spend barely any money into RuneScape. And you know, if you want to have a service that's just, you know, maintenance mode and you just drop the game and you say, guys, we're gonna do barely anything to the game and we're just gonna keep it running because people wanna play it and that's gonna be it and we're gonna squeeze some money out of it, that's one thing, but they wanna raise the prices when everybody knows that they are barely doing, they are like PUBG levels of not doing shit for the game. Like, I would say PUBG works a lot harder than these guys. Not work harder, I wanna change that. They invest more in their game. That's what I should say. Man, people are swearing, people are mad. Look at this, we got a revolutionary here. Organized boycott or nothing will change. Organized boycott or nothing will change. Petition your favorite streamers and video makers to get behind the movement. Organize boycott or nothing changed. Yeah, that's also a good point, Red Rage. Like, even if RuneScape wanted to make like an expansion worth of new content for the game, and they are not doing that, even if they wanted to make that, like, it would cost like 15 times less money than a Final Fantasy expansion. Like, come on, you don't have to make high resolution models, you don't have to get voice acting, you don't have to do shit. Like, you gotta make 15 polygon models and paste them on a 2D map. And yeah, we got the Communist Manifesto in here. Damn. That's disgusting. I took a break on my main because I couldn't afford to keep paying it on my current circumstances. I was considering starting it back up in a month or two, but you can forget it now. Price was already high, particularly since it's 1 character per account. Which again, I think that's really fucked up. And guys, like, I know like about half of my viewers are from America and there's like a decent chunk of European people in here, like Western European first world country people. And you may be thinking like, yeah, you know, $2 more, that's nothing. If you're like in, I mean, let's say Argentina for example, but let's drop any other country like that. Like, if you're in Vietnam, if you're in Mexico, if you're in South Africa, $2 more a month may make or break your ability to play the game. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, because it is, I understand it is really easy to just feel that money is nothing when you live in a certain situation. But you know, this is gonna have a really shitty impact to the third world player base. I am from Bulgaria and 1250 is what I make in a day after taxes. You can also include Eastern European countries, yeah, like if you're in Serbia or Montenegro and you're barely making any money, you gotta pay 12 bucks. If you're in Montenegro, you gotta work an entire fucking day to pay for your sub. Like, you know how you got 30 days in a month? Well, one of those days is gone if you wanna play RuneScape. That's just, if you think about it that way, that's like, fuck that. I don't know. Maybe it's more of a comment on how the world is doing than RuneScape, I guess. It is hard to trust that these decisions aren't made out of greed and were actually due to changing circumstances. If they actually had committed to raising the team salaries or more development resources, this would be a lot more palatable. Some other people have made interesting arguments that microtransactions have helped other games keep their sub and expansion prices the same. I mean, they have microtransactions in RuneScape, that's the point. That's the point. And again, guys, I am not against the idea of keeping up a price with inflation. Like, even if the business is doing well, you know, like if you wanna go... Oh, poor Mike. If you wanna go that way, like if you wanna say we used to make this money per player and now because of inflation we make less and we need to correct that, I mean, that would be acceptable. I don't think that should make anybody outraged. But they gotta come up with these bullshit ass excuses of we gotta pay so much money, we're struggling. No, you're not. And that's why people call you out on it, right? Like, if they went from the start like, shit happens, you know, it is what it is, shit happens. Nobody, I mean, some people would be mad, obviously, but nobody would have been like outraged. Focusing on the new player experience. It took me 30 minutes. Let's talk about the new player experience of this game. Let's talk about this new player experience of this game, alright? It took me 20 minutes. 20 motherfucking cockballing minutes to maximize the window in this game. Like, I had to go through like 4 menus to maximize the window in RuneScape. Because if you maximize the window as default, the game stays tiny but the window is like a black hole. I get it, I am not a hardcore RuneScape player, I am not an expert in RuneScape, but come the fuck on! Like, how can you expect to get new players if it takes you 20 minutes to get a full screen view on your fucking game? You didn't use the OSRS Jagex launcher? Oh yeah, you wanna know, Red Rage, why I couldn't use the Jagex launcher and I had to get RuneLite? By the way, that's a great point. Nice that you mentioned that. Do you wanna know why? I can't download it. I can't fucking download it. That's why I cannot use the OSRS original launcher. And that's why I gotta use a third-party launcher for RuneScape. God damn. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, for we got a lot more coming. If you wanna support the channel, check out our merch in the description down below. And above all, behave and have a great day, homeboys.